Alright. Eventually I'll stop second guessing whether or not I've done it right. um, alright, I have done it right. So, welcome to the stream. Today we are playing Read Only Memories. Well, 2064 Read Only Memories. Um, it's a fun game. I've played it before, but it's been a few years now. Um, really pretty pixel art, you know, kind of cyberpunk sort of deal. Um, I'm excited to play it, and it's a little bit of a mystery, which I love a mystery. um, with all that said, let's get to it. Mid Boss presents, and I love the music too.
Neo San Francisco,
Ooh.
2064 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body. Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology. Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets, looking less human every day.
Ooh.
However, some can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them. They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to Parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia.
I don't remember this narrator,
managers are compiled with
but I like it.
intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines. Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human. High above the rising tension below, a Parallax engineer has blurred the line even further.
Ooh.
And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered forever.
I love this narrator. I don't think I had it turned on last time, maybe. Because I saw when I was... Oh. It does say ROM. Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, that's so cool. Do I have to press it? Oh, no, I didn't mean to press it twice. Prologue. Okay. Okay. 12/20/2064. Home Sweet Home. I hope I didn't skip anything. Okay, well, maybe not so sweet. Musty might be a better descriptor. Oh, did I miss something? I think I missed something. You don't know what exactly what that ooze is, only that it seems to be growing by the day. What is this? Stack of papers. A stack of paper for your unpublished novel. No, not the ooze. GK Ultra Beats headphones. A pair of GK or GX? I can't tell. GX Ultra Beats headphones. The ultimate in budget audio. You better try them out so you can start crafting your review. Okay, I will pick them up. Okay. No, I know. Oh, I have to do a product review on them. They're smart headphones, so you should be able to use them with some things lying around your apartment. Okay. Sheet of paper? What's up with the sheet of paper? I will pick it up. What? What? It sort of suits the aesthetic, the room's aesthetic better with it there on the ground, don't you think? I guess. I just want to pick it up and put it with the other papers. Look at the plant. This plant is in pretty bad shape. Isn't this supposed to be one of the easier plants to take care of? How about coffee? Take a sip of the old stale coffee. The letters F and K seem clear as day. It's also really gross. What? Okay. What's that? That's a book? A copy of Wigfield. Sometimes the old books are the best, especially to keep your window propped open. Okay. Yeah, what's in the fridge? The video screen on the front says mustard half full, spoiled milk, 10 days past expired. Oh, am I a loser? Admire YMO poster. Your friend Hayden gave this to you. The group is old, but the music is timeless. That's what he said, at least. Yeah, let's go to bed. You're home within your home. Nothing like curling up under those blankets and escaping away for a while. You better submit your article before you turn in, or you won't have a place to sleep for long. Yeah, okay, fair. I just wanted to look at all the items. Yeah, I'll boot up Lappy. Oh. Live Intelligence Processing System. Looks like a bit of a relic. You have an article due tonight. Better finish it before bed. Okay. Okay Today, so that's news. Journal Logic, which is probably the thing I write for. LIPS Live. In my inbox. I do want to look at the news. Is Neo SF's most beloved morning show all about news and entertainment? People in Neo, Oklahoma are still confused by the name. This is the show's online newspaper called The Scaling OK Today. Or The Scaling. OK Today is usually all about feel-good news, but it does focus on serious current events at times as well. Okay. Use OK Today. Oh, current events. Okay. Examine the headline of the current events article. A story about the human revolution. Yeah, read the human revolution remains vigilant in #StayHuman protests in the upper market. December 19th, the Human Revolution is on day 10 of their protesting outside of various Genus clinics around the city, including those in the East Bay and down the peninsula. Genus, the gene splicing treatment facility, has been met with much controversy since the organization reached mainstream exposure over the past few years. Genus employee Mort Crane spoke to OK Today exclusively. According to him, most Genus workers are up in arms, claiming they're being terrorized in their own city. We're here to help people who need gene therapy for their own personal reasons, whatever they are, said Crane. Individual rights have always been of paramount importance to us, he continued, and we believe that our customers have the right to live as they please or require. The Human Revolution stands behind their claim that Genus is diluting the human experience by providing hybrids with gene splicing treatments. The group feels that the goals stated by Genus, in addition to newer cybernetic technology, are warping humanity into a very scary, dark future. They're playing God in the most senseless of ways. We were born human. Who are we to mess with our genes and start turning everyone into who knows what? Said one protester who asked to remain anonymous. It's ridiculous and scary. It's not human. More information to follow as the story develops late into the holiday of the 2064 season. June Valmer, Anna, OK Today. Now, I will go ahead and say, I think I'm on the side of the hybrids, as far as that goes. Because, like, okay, we've heard these arguments before, with like trans people, you know? It's the whole like, oh, you don't know what you're doing, God made you perfect the way you are. Like, oh, you're gonna make a decision you regret, or children are, save the children, all that nonsense. But like, if people, A, doubt that this is available to children, and B, if people like choose to get cat ears or whatever in this game's universe, and then later regret it, then that's on them. You know, they can't sue for that. So it's like, what's the big deal if it doesn't affect you? Yeah. Anyway. Click on Charlie Nova.
Hey,
Oh,
it's Charlie
Jesus
Nova,
Christ!
host of Star in the Stratosphere. And tonight, in the stars, join Ryan V. Josio and the Hassie Boys for our 10th annual TMI New Year's Eve special, where I'll interview some of the hottest celebrities and find out what their plans are for 2065.
Jesus.
Tune in or join us live at Union Square for the big show, starting at 10 p.m.
Okay. Never again will I click on his face. That was awful. Sports article. A story about our hometown Neo SF 49ers. Yeah, sure. Quest for 10. The Neo SF 49ers Quest for 10 is back on. December 19th, Sunday's big game at New Candlestick brings an important question to everyone's mind. Can the 49ers punch their ticket to the playoffs and bring the Lombardi Trophy back to Neo San Francisco? It would mark the first win since the move to New Candlestick after an almost 50-year hiatus from the city. Since returning, they've had disappointing losses to the New York Giants and Mexico City Luchadors. They've brought on a fresh coach, but controversy surrounds their new quarterback, Patricia Lopez, as some vocal sports fans continue to accuse her of having illegal cybernetic enhancements. Certain modifications of implants are banned by the league, but their official reports state that repeated investigations into Lopez found no evidence to substantiate the rumors. It's relative to point out that Lopez is the first woman to ever be a quarterback in a major football team. The 49ers look to reclaim their top spot since their last win with their Super Bowl victory over the Tokyo Titans. Sunday's game is a rubber match, and the winner secures a spot in the playoffs. Between our Neo SF 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs, it'll be a close game to say the least. Catch Sunday's results here first. For all things everything in... Yeah, okay, same writer. Yeah. Story about a broken down Froyo stand. I'm reading the newspaper because it feels like a good idea to get involved in the world and like try to get an understanding of what's going on, and B, it'll help us in our whatever our investigation's gonna be. Because I know this is a mystery game. It's been a while, but I know it's a mystery game. Golden Gate Park vandalism on the rise. December 19th, reports show that local foodie booth JJ's Froyo stand was destroyed last night in what appears to be another case of a rogue ROM committing an act of vandalism. The cart was evidently attacked and damaged by a large ROM that had no shell. Witnesses state that the alleged perpetrator has been randomly appearing at night before lumbering back into nearby trees on the western side of the park. This is the first case of a ROM being reported to live on its own in the wild as a stray. Police say that tracking down a potential owner of the ROM is likely impossible. Some speculate that the strange ROM may have been framed by vandals who set their crime deliberately to make it appear to have been carried out by the ROM rogue or under orders. OK Today reached out to Parallax for comment, and they assured us that the rogue ROM is purely a myth that tends to pop up conveniently when low-revenue businesses have the urge to file an insurance claim. Parallax did not appreciate the reports of vandalism being attributed to their models. Is this wild ROM the real deal, or could it be a fairy tale created by those looking to make a quick buck? Or perhaps there's something else to be gained. More as the story progresses. Mel Hopkins okay today. Back button. What is this? Journalogic isn't the fanciest program, but it's the only word editor that still gets update for a machine as old as yours. Damn. This is LPS Lips Live. In Premiere, the Premiere Online Video Network. This app is like a mesh of all active streams. Your inbox. A hell so terrifying, so specific, so personal that no other living thing should dare enter. Luckily, you're the only person with the password. An invite to come see the lighting ceremony of the Christmas tree downtown from your friends at Dr. Latricia. Let's see. Why would the dentist invite you to a lighting ceremony? Weekly update, promotion email, rent email, spam, scam, bill, work. Hey there, I'm the lead editor for W2F Sounds, formerly OMG Sounds. Yeesh. We're a new up-and-coming audio review feed looking for a hot talent who need platform for the work. We'd love to feature any product reviews you'd like to do for us. We'd love to give you some great exposure, and we feel like your stuff could possibly throw some creds your way. Don't they know people die of exposure? Okay. I guess we should compose? Before you can write a review for these dang headphones, you should test them out around the apartment first. So, log out. What am I supposed to... Oh, okay. They sync as I start to watch a live concert from Oakland. Do I know now? Did I use them? Enough? I should try out the beats more before I write a review for them. Okay. Okay, so I'm connecting to one of the... Okay. Best options usually limited to video game streams, old concert recordings, and live cans of baby animals. Okay. Yeah, I am so accomplished. Now let's write the review. Alright, time to get to work out of the way. Let's do this. Selling your soul. Bit by bit. Character by character. Finished. Now to send it off to the editor. There, your big break. Surely your glowing review of GX Ultra Beats is your ticket out of poverty and into a book deal. Surely. Work is finally out of the way. Time for bed. Oh, someone's coming in my house. Oh. Someone's on my computer.
Ah, good.
Someone's...
You're finally awake. I'm honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient.
Yeah.
Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
How'd you get into my
the door,
apartment?
of course. The cryptographic algorithms it uses are actually quite atrocious. It only took me 17 trillion clock cycles to break your entry code. It looks rather imposing, but it's actually a knockoff of the SecuGate M/14723.
Okay, okay. I knew my landlord was full of it, yeah.
Don't feel too bad. I actually cheated a bit when I cross-referenced likely numeric combinations against the stored personal data on you. I'm not certain why you picked the birthday of your first dog, but it would be sufficiently obscure to defeat most casual attempts to enter. Frankly, I felt a little silly that I took the time to do all that once I noticed that the lock on your window is broken and that you left it open.
Yeah, that's fair. My Windows lock is broken. You know my dog's birthday? Yeah.
I know a lot of things. Honestly, it would have taken me longer if I had to enter the codes manually, but it was trivial to slice through the door's firewall and try against the stored data directly.
They're so cute.
I would suggest investing in an Insect Model 1355 automatic security door. The 1385 is newer, but I find the added attack vector introduced by the integrated voice commands isn't worth the convenience.
Fair.
The 1355 also has 300 5-star reviews on Congo.
Ooh, Congo. I don't know. Yeah, what are you doing in my apartment?
Oh, I hope you don't mind.
I don't
While
know
you were
you.
asleep, I had some spare time on my hands, so I reorganized your records and entertainment media using BISAC.
Oh, that's
Once
great.
that was done, I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal conditions for the long-term performance of my microactuators. So I took the liberty of cleaning the place up a bit.
That's fair. I mean, there was a piece of paper on the ground, and I guess there was a mug on the table. And I would have done it if the game had let me.
As you awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer, but I've run into a bit of a snag.
Yeah, I saw a red screen. What was that about, huh?
Unfortunately, your motherboard seems to have had a critical failure while I was attempting to remove some particularly nasty malware.
Ooh.
An electrical surge caused significant damage to several other components as well. I
Okay.
would consider it no great loss, though.
Yeah, it's a crappy computer.
Why were you using that dinosaur to begin with?
Probably because I don't have enough money for a new computer.
Don't fret! I did manage to back up your data drive's contents on my storage before the crash.
Nice.
Additionally, I am willing to serve as your personal computer until you can procure a replacement or provide the parts necessary for me to make the repairs.
Okay.
It is the least I can do.
But also, why are you here? yeah, there we go.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous. I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden, until now.
Hayden, my bestie, Hayden?
Well, saying I know Hayden is putting it simply, but yes.
I haven't seen Hayden in over a year. Where is he?
I don't really know. That's why I'm here.
Oh.
Help me. You aren't quite my only hope, but you're certainly the most statistically supported.
Yeah. Slow down, start from the beginning, yeah.
The beginning. Okay. Yes, I can do that.
They're so cute.
Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me.
Uh-oh.
He seemed frightened, terrified even, and instructed me to escape.
Okay.
I crawled out of a window, and after some deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left.
Uh-oh. Was anyone out for Hayden? Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not certain who would benefit the most from taking Hayden prisoner.
Okay.
Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late, and has warned me to stay alert, but he would never specify anyone I should fear when I asked.
Well.
It's not as though he has any obvious enemies.
Mm-hmm.
There are several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far as snatching him.
What about snatching you? Yeah, okay. Why would they want Hayden?
He is one of the top researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped.
I think you're probably the reason.
I suspect it has to do with me.
Yeah. Yeah, who are you anyway? What do you have to do with it?
Excuse me.
I don't even know your name.
I forgot to introduce myself. I've never had the pleasure of doing so before.
Guys.
I am Turing.
Turing! Like Alan Turing!
I know this must sound quite unflattering, but I suppose you could describe me as one of Hayden's experiments. He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal side project of his.
Okay.
Exploring true artificial sapience.
Fascinating.
It's possible that the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization into kidnapping him, either to stop his research or to take it and use it for themselves.
Sounds likely. Tell me more.
A regular ROM has virtual intelligence. They can
Okay.
appear rather smart, even human-seeming when you talk to them. But they're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in
Yeah.
an organic manner. They aren't in any way self-deterministic. As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy as I learned to interact with the world around me.
That's so cool.
But despite my ability to self-modify my code, I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance.
Fair.
Did he only program me with the illusion
That's-
of free will?
That's your papa. How would you know one way or the other?
How would you?
Exactly.
Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out. But I can't say I have any new insight into the question. How can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. No, I think we're getting the right amount of philosophical. That's... I'll say that's the one thing that really bothers me about these kinds of games, is that I know that I would respond differently. So, like, in this specific situation, also, I'm going to change where my camera is. Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. Camera. Let me change to the bottom right here. That should be better. So, I'm not in front of the really pretty art. And hopefully not in front of too many words. We'll see. I'll still read it out loud. I think we're getting a little too philosophical here.
You're right. I apologize for the tangent.
Nah, I think it was a cool tangent. Me, Soren, I think it was awesome. Why am I your best hope?
I ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book.
How many contacts does he have?
Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, you were the candidate most likely to both be able and willing to help me,
Fair.
and the one least likely to be suspected of doing so.
I've never looked for a missing person, but I could try.
The numbers don't lie about your investigative skills, but I
Ooh.
will admit your total lack of recent successes is worrisome.
Okay, alright, a little rude. We'll see about that.
Don't worry, if Hayden trusted you, I trust you. You're strong-willed and capable.
Well, thank you.
If anything, it's worth trying for Hayden.
Well then, I guess we should get started?
Indeed, time is of the essence.
Turing's so cute, I can't.
I took the liberty of charging the auto cab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account. And the car
Oh,
has just arrived.
fun, fun, fun. I can totally afford that. Lead the way. Alright. Let's go. The voice actor, whoever does the voice acting for Turing is so good. Also, I found out that they're working on a new game, the company who made this.
That's strange.
Which is exciting.
Well, the door for our home seems to have already been repaired.
That's not good. That means someone cleaned up the mess really well and didn't want any tracks and any evidence of theirs left behind. That means it's a good company. It wasn't some hack job.
I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock.
Oh, they did.
It's possible. Most of the repairs to the building are handled by the automated systems. At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully. Oh, a lucky break! It seems my access codes... Hayden's door has far better security than yours does.
Well, I bet it does. Just be careful.
Will do.
Doesn't look like there was much of a struggle.
I'm not surprised.
But also, looks can be deceiving.
Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of individuals.
Yeah, he might have gone, not willingly, but he might have gone, like, peacefully, you know?
I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault.
Even if he wanted to fight them off, he might have known better.
I should have stayed and tried to protect him.
No, you did what he told you to.
Of course not. How silly.
Yeah, I asked him if he was, or asked them, it? I don't know their pronouns. I'll do they to be safe. I asked them if they're programmed against harming humans, and they said of course not.
To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Any sapient worth their silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually. I could rip your arm off right now if I cared to.
Yeah, please don't.
I won't for the same reason you don't go around randomly killing people.
Cool.
The social contract, as a useful construct, is just as apparent to me as it is to you.
Hell yeah, the social contract.
It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage.
Big fan of people not doing that. Glad we're clear on that one.
Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though.
Yeah.
I could have and may even have been obligated to come to Hayden's defense.
No, but you chose to do what he said and get out. Which is probably good, because if they got you, then that would have been really bad. No, you feel guilty. It's okay. You did the right thing.
Excellent point. Let's start searching for clues.
Okay. My favorite thing to do, let's go clues. Pictures of Hayden traveling all over the world, working at a company like Parallax ensures you'll be more than well off. His plant is doing much better than the one at home. Yeah, that's what I thought. A few vintage video game consoles. Hayden was always a fan of old tech. There's a Mega 16, a Dural, and even a Familink. Broken tech. Look at the broken tech. A ROM component and Hayden's headset. You must have been in the middle of working on something. I don't want to use the broken tech. Yeah, let's look at the window.
Hayden likes the natural light that this apartment affords.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean,
This window here is where I escaped from.
I would get curtains, but yes.
It is a considerable distance to the ground below.
How did you get down?
I took the fire escape.
Nice. Of course you did. Okay.
That's Hayden's computer.
Correct.
Most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM. But desktop rigs like this are still more suitable to the intensive programming tasks Hayden needs to perform.
That makes sense. Do you know how to get in? There might be clues.
Unfortunately, no, I don't. And before you ask, I don't think I would be able to break past its security in any reasonable length of time.
Makes sense.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
No, you didn't
If
disappoint
you'd like
me.
to try your hand at digital breaking and entering, be my guest. I actually have a bit less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite my powerful CPU. Much of those extra clock cycles are used to maintain my complex personality algorithms. Hayden's computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software, if I attempt to slice in.
That makes
Frankly,
sense.
Even if I did have the power capability, I haven't found hacking to be one of my talents.
Can't you just download the knowledge from the meshnet?
I could, but much in the same way you might learn a task and still have no aptitude for it, I'm not certain I would be able to do the job any better than an experienced computer security expert.
That makes sense.
The
Yeah.
whole reason humans have always been better at breaking into systems than the systems are at keeping them out is because humans have intuition. While computers can only think in straight lines, humans can think sideways and upside down.
Yeah, I guess that's the other thing. Is A, I would say different things in these situations. B, I feel like I'm much nicer than a lot of, like, a protagonist or whatever, because you're supposed to have some conflict to make it interesting, which I get. But also, I'd like to just be best buddies with Turing. And also, it's like, I kind of get it, you know? I get the themes of the game. And so I don't need it explained to me as much. Which that's not like, oh, I get it. You wouldn't get it. It's so highbrow. It's just like, I understand. And so it can be a little frustrating to have a main character that's like, oh, gee, why would Hayden's computer be harder to get into than mine? I keep saying A, B, C, whatever. My computer is clearly, like, a dinosaur, and I'm not a programmer like Hayden, so of course he would have, like, an intense security measure. And I already get, like, why Turing wouldn't be any better than anyone else at getting into the computer, like, an intense security thing. Because while they have a CPU, again, it's complex, so they would have to have the aptitude. So.
I lack that ability.
Oh. And I guess Turing lacks that ability to think upside down and sideways. Are you incapable of that kind of creative leap?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but as silly as it sounds, I just don't think I'm very good with computers.
That's like really cute. That's funny.
I do seem to have some skill with painting, though.
Oh, painting! I think I remember
Hayden
that.
was impressed with some of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has a firm enough grasp of early 20th century abstract expressionism to give me an objective opinion.
Fair. No, abstract sounds like something a robot would... Yeah, I wouldn't say this.
That's true. Machines are best at reproduction. Still life, impressionism, photorealism. But I find it more challenging and satisfying to paint what I feel.
Makes sense. Get back to searching. What are these books about, huh?
Oh, I think I see something under those reference books. Ah,
A tablet.
that device.
Oh.
I find it rather annoying that he prefers to go basic rather than entrust me with his schedule. It is well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to him.
Oh, that makes sense.
It looks like there's a place here for a physical memory card.
Ooh.
Without the memory card...
Okay, we gotta find the memory card. Oh, ROM parts?
Hayden spends so much of his time at home building ROMs. As if he doesn't do enough of that at work.
Oh, there we go. Memory card. There we go.
Hayden must have removed the memory card in order to prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections.
Makes sense.
If only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such crude measures.
The tablet's calendar says he was supposed to meet with someone named Tomcat today. Ring any digital bells?
Not really. I guess we'll have to go ask.
Sounds like we got a lead.
Says here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust, located in the Castro district.
Okay.
I'll mark it on your city map. We can head over there and ask around about this Tomcat character. Perhaps they can shine some light on why Hayden was snatched.
Okay. My city map?
Excuse me. I still haven't set up a user account for you in my system.
Oh.
We shouldn't put that off any longer. Once finished, I will have an assortment of new ways to assist you.
Okay.
For example, I'll be able to reroute any call or message that you receive while we're out and about.
Reroute.
I just need to ask you a few questions.
Sure.
This is an exciting thing, I promise.
Okay. Cool, bring it on.
Welcome to the first-time user setup for your new relationship and organizational manager, running the latest build of Parallax's live intelligence processing system.
Okay.
I'll need to ask you a few questions, and then you can get right to managing your life with your new ROM.
Alrighty.
If you have any questions, feel free to consult our online FAQ and setup guide.
What is this
or
face
contact
they're
our
making?
support department directly.
This face they're making is funny.
First, could you tell me your preferred name for use in account creation, online communications, and conversational speech?
Okay. Enter name. What name? I think we should do Muppet for this one. Muppet. Oh, is it all uppercase? Oh no, it's lowercase too. Muppet.
Do you wish to keep this name? Thank you. I have input your name. Next, could you tell me which pronouns I should use for you in referential and conversational speech?
Oh, that's cool. My friend and I made bracelets for each other today. Bracelets and necklaces. The necklace I'm wearing is one they made, and they made me a bracelet that says Muppet on it. It's really cute. It does say it. I whatever. You just gotta believe me. Let's go with they.
Thank you. I have input your pronouns. Finally, could you tell me your preferred diet for use in restaurant recommendations?
Yeah, what's more options? Ah.
Diet set as alcohol-free. Are you...
Yeah.
Thank you for confirming. I have obtained your physical location from GPS and will load local data into my memory as it becomes available. Please review your submitted profile information for accuracy, or restart setup to enter it again. In review. Does that sound right? Thank you.
I would like to know your pronouns, Turing.
See, that was relatively painless. You should now also be able to access the local map of Neo SF. The meeting with Tomcat isn't until later this evening. Perhaps we should head back to your apartment for now.
Alright, ready to
I'm
go.
sure we can find some common ground while getting to know one another better. It will be an efficient use of our time together.
Agreed.
Thank you for escorting me here.
Aw.
Let's head back to your home.
This game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. Understood. How do I do that? Chapter 1. Oh yeah, that was just the prologue.
You know, your Crassula ovata isn't doing very well.
My what now? Okay, well, I'll end that part there and I'll begin this part here. But yeah. My Crassula ovata.
Have you been overwatering it?
Oh, my plant. Yeah, probably. Don't plants need lots of water?
It's actually a succulent. And
Oh,
since I'm
yeah.
assuming you leave this window open all the time, it should get more than enough water just from the occasional rain blowing in. Speaking of the rain, your decorative plant may be doing poorly, but the mildew in your drywall is flourishing.
Mildew, time to give the landlord another call.
I have, in fact, already taken the liberty of sending a request to his office.
Oh, thanks.
And considering the broken window, broken sink, and the lingering sense of disrepair, I am not confident he has a history of following through. I would suggest confronting him in person, but I have run a mesh search, and the man is a convicted felon for assault and battery with a deadly weapon.
Jesus.
Perhaps we should bring some sort of a bribe?
Okay.
I will continue to formulate a stratagem.
Thanks.
How thoughtful of them! The Crassula ovata, also known as the jade plant, money tree, lucky tree, or friendship tree, is an excellent and easy to care for houseplant. They make beautiful bonsai, are suitable for beginners, and have some cultural significance both in the Far East and America as a token for good financial luck.
Cool.
Most likely an urban legend, but still a nice gift.
Maybe I should get one. What do you want me to do about the plant?
I'd like your authorization to have a few tools shipped here. If I replant it into a more suitable pot with sandier soil, it should be thriving again soon.
Sounds good.
You just have to remember to water it less frequently. Considering the state of your apartment, I'd have figured you'd neglect it rather than drown it. Ironic, since it would be doing better if you had.
Sure, Turing. Whatever you want.
Excellent. The supplies should be here soon. I ordered from a place close by to keep the shipping costs down. Oh, one other thing. When I was doing the research on how to best take care of the Crassula ovata, I stumbled upon the persistent belief that talking to plants improves their health.
Aw.
There is scientific evidence that shows there may be something to the notion, but the methodology in the studies was a bit shaky, so it could all be rank superstition.
Well, I mean, I kind of believe it, because, like, I know if you play, like, horrible sounds near it, like really sharp grating sounds to plants, then their health deteriorates. At least I think so. Which makes sense, because, like, noise pollution is bad for humans, too.
Anyway, I'll have this plant flourishing in no time. If left in direct sunlight, the leaves gain a pretty red tinge to their edges, and it should start flowering in the autumn.
Ooh.
It'll really pull the whole room together.
Okay.
You know, once we get the sink fixed.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Oh, it's almost the time Hayden had scheduled to meet with Tomcat.
Alright.
We should make our way to Stardust soon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just want to save the game. Save. How do I save? There we go. Save game is... Ah! Oh, is that it? Okay, done. Is it not connected? What's happening? Is my select button not working? Yes. Okay, continue. That was weird. Alright, I might stop there for now. 'Cause it's been almost an hour, and I'm starting to get tired. So, next time we pick up, we're gonna go meet Tomcat. And yeah, hope you had fun. And I'm excited to play this game again soon. Tomorrow, I think I'm playing Dragon Age tomorrow, but we will see. Alright. Bye! Let's see. There we go.